Yo, 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 what it is, what's poppin', what it do, what's happening, what up, though? Welcome to the Biased BS PodShow, where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like mall security. I don't know. I'm your host, Brett, and this gentleman over here is my co-host and producer, Drew. What's happening, everybody? What's up, Drew?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Another day, another dollar, another Packer game going on right now. I think we're losing, but that's okay. Thank you, everybody, for following us on Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, all those social media sites. And thank you, everybody, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing in that bottom right corner over there.
And as always, make sure you guys go to our Facebook page and check out our merch. And then email us at biasedbs@gmail.com. Let us know which merch you want, and we'll do our best to get it to you. It's biasedbs@gmail.com. Check us out, guys. Buy some of that merch. Stop being weak.
For sure, for sure. And also something very important we wanted to mention too, guys. Drop the Needle DJs is doing a toy drive on Saturday, December 21st.
Yeah.
It is sponsored by the Make-A-Wish Foundation also. They're going to be doing this at 8812 West Greenfield Avenue, and that is at Ottie's. I believe it's a sports bar, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's for new unwrapped toys for your local children. It's a great cause. There's going to be food, fun, games, all types of cool stuff at that event. So make sure you guys check that out. And if you guys need any info on that, we're going to go ahead and put that up there. It's probably been up on your screen for as long as I've been talking about it. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the brew review.
Let's do it. All right, so today we got something from Lakefront Brewery.
All right,
something a little bit out of the zone of beer, but it is an ale, margarita style ale.
You know me, I don't like the ales.
Yes, but maybe this will change your mind. Margarita style ale by Lakefront Brewery. The New Grist Gosarita. Is that how I'm saying that right?
Gosarita, yeah.
New Grist? Gosarita?
Grist? I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Gosarita, margarita style ale.
Gosarita.
I'm expecting a wine cooler is type of flavor from this, but we'll give it a shot. You want to crack these babies open?
Let's do it. Your cheers, my man.
Yeah. Dink it and drink it. Wow. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Wow.
Not bad, though.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
We will let you guys know our rating later on in the show.
Yes, we will.
So stick with us. We'll let you know how this beer has been going down, and maybe you can go out and get some. So, but what do we got first, Brett?
Well, we're going to get into our first segment of the day, and this is a fan favorite. This is going to be Florida news or bullshit.
Hey.
So, Florida news or bullshit, to those of you who have never seen this before, or heard this if you're just listening. This is a game where I'm going to say stories of law enforcement mishaps with Florida Man, who is Florida Man is an idea. Florida Man is every Florida man. So yeah, it's a fun game. Drew's gonna try to guess and see if I'm just bullshitting or if it's an actual story. So let's get it started.
You're already bullshitting.
I know, right?
You're already on some bullshit.
I am the number one bullshitter. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, and I am the ultimate bullshitter.
And if somebody calls me a Florida man, I might have to smack you. So
One of my close friends that I work with is definitely Florida Man for sure. You could tell he hates He hates the cold weather. I mean, who doesn't hate the cold weather, right? But he makes it known. We have these heat lamps where we sit for our job, where we sit outside for the smoking section, smoking patio.
Okay.
And he makes sure that he grabs the table and moves it right under the heat lamps. So he sits directly under it.
You ain't playing no games.
No games. But, all right, let's get to the first one here.
All right. So I'm gonna decide whether these are bullshit or not. Correct.
Right.
All right.
Correct.
And let's
Yes,
get her
sir.
going.
All right, let's do this first one here. Here's the first news story.
Okay.
Florida man attempting to purchase crack on Craigslist busted by an undercover cop who responded to the ad.
Oh, that's definitely true.
That was.
Yeah,
We're starting off a little easy here.
That happens like every day, everywhere.
Yeah, and actually,
Like-
I believe this was very recent, if I'm not mistaken. Anthony Mata was charged with the purchase of methamphetamine and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. This was in the Holmes County Sheriff's Office. He negotiated to purchase an 8-ball of methamphetamine for $80. Do you know what the going rate of a 8-ball of meth is? How much is an 8-ball? Do you know how much an 8-ball is? How
No
many
clue.
grams it is?
No clue, but I'm
All
gonna
right,
say
guys,
like
I'm going to tell you. It's
$200.
3.5 grams. We all know how much it is. Well, now you do if you haven't. So $80. I feel like that's a deal for 3.5 grams.
Yeah. I mean,
I never did meth before, so
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, shout out to the Holmes County Sheriff's Office, and big shout out to Anthony Mata. Great job.
the guy sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that guy. I feel like I know somebody named Anthony.
We're going to put a picture of him right up there. He kind of looks like Bill Nye the Science Guy a little bit.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I don't know him then.
Yeah. Looks like an older guy here. All right. So here's the next one. Florida man accused... Oh, hold on. I want to say happy holidays first, by the way, because this is kind of a holiday story. It's a true holiday story here. Florida man accused of hitting wife with Christmas tree after being asked to help with dinner. Now, is that true or is that bullshit? What do you think?
I don't know why domestic abuse makes me laugh so much, but it does.
Always get a good laugh. Always get a good laugh out of domestic abuse.
Especially when it's always an object that you don't expect someone to get hit with. A Christmas tree? I'm going to say this is false. I think you tried to gas it up by saying it's a holiday story and whatever. I think you're gassing it up. I think it's false.
Well, bad news for you, my friend.
Oh.
Richard Atchison, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
I thought you were going to say St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas. Richard Atchison was arrested by police on multiple charges, including domestic battery. Officer said the incident happened Monday evening, blah, 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 in Fruitland Park. The two got into an argument after the woman asked for help with making dinner, and at some point the woman reportedly put a spoon in the sink, accidentally splashing him. He then lost his temper.
So the story unfolds.
The story unfolds. So if you wouldn't have threw that spoon like a crazy woman, okay? It said he lost his temper, began packing his things, went outside to his vehicle. He then returned home because he had been drinking. Oh, well, the story unfolds a little bit more. Told his wife to leave instead. When she tried to leave, they said that he shoved her, picked up the Christmas tree in the corner of the room, and threw it at her, striking her. Now, I wonder if this Christmas tree was a real Christmas tree or if it was one of the Christmas trees, like one of those, fake ones like you and me probably have in our living room. You have a fake one?
I do.
I have a fake one also.
I do.
I've never had a real one. My aunt and uncle always have a real one, and I feel like a real one with me wouldn't sit too well, especially with my dog. All those pine needles. And
yeah, dogs, they try to drink it and they can't drink the chemicals in it's.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to pour chemicals in the water for the tree. You're supposed to mix like water with chemicals and pour it in there.
Oh.
And it kind of smells too. It makes it smell a little bit. But I had a real tree when I was younger, but that was the last time.
Well, Richard Atchison really decked his wife's halls with that fucking tree. All right.
And the moral of the story is sometimes it is okay to hit somebody with a tree.
Yeah, don't go fucking splashing.
Yeah, don't be splashing.
Wives and girlfriends and women. Don't go splashing people with spoons.
Because you'll get hit with a tree. You'll get hit.
You fucking hit with a Christmas tree.
A whole tree.
Happens. Whole Christmas trees around here.
All right. I'm 1 for 1. Okay. 1 for 1.
No, you're 1 for 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I meant 1 for 2.
1 for 2.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go. Here's number 3. Florida man smothers nephew's meatball sandwich with eye drop solution because he hated him that day.
Oh, that's dirty.
That is dirty. That sounds dirty.
That's a dirty one.
What do you think? Good old Florida man? Would good old Florida man do that?
I'm going to say... Man, that sounds too like... I don't know, thought out. I'm going to say false. I'm going to say it's false.
Well, buddy, you are wrong again.
Looks like Mama was wrong again.
Florida man has found himself behind bars after he allegedly smothered his nephew's meatball sandwich with eye drop sandwich with eye drop
meatball
solution because he hated him that day, according to police. James Leach was arrested and charged with poisoning of food or water after the incident that happened in Pinellas Park on Wednesday. He was at a business and asked an employee for a bottle of eye drops, saying that he had dry eyes. So he was there and asked somebody who worked there for this bottle of eye drops because he said that his eyes were itchy. So he did it all there at the place.
Wow.
And then the employee even said that he was a regular customer and was having issues with his nephew.
Could you imagine? Was this you said Subway?
No, it just said it didn't specify which business he was at, but it said he was at a business and he asked an employee for a bottle of eye drops.
Could you imagine being that worker, like if they were at a Subway, like you see two men over there fighting and arguing, crazy, going at it, then all of a sudden one guy comes up to you and asks, "Hey, you got a bottle of eye drops? I can borrow
a bottle of eye drops. I can go spike this guy's drink real quick, dude." I heard that. Can somebody die from? Can you die from that?
I think so.
Or is that can it just get you really sick?
Well, it can kill you. I think if it's enough of it, but I don't know. I don't know.
Let me go get some Visine real quick. I'll be right back.
We'll put some info up right here about these eye drop conspiracy death.
Yeah, definitely do not drink Visine or any type of eye drops. Definitely don't do that. That's not a good idea.
No.
Don't drink anything that you're not supposed to. Matter of fact, don't drink anything other than water.
Exactly.
For the sake of this argument. All right. So we got one more. All
right.
You ready for it?
1 for 2. 1 for 3.
All right. Here we go. Breaking news. Florida man faces charges after driving booty patrol truck.
He's coming for that booty.
He wants that booty.
What? I don't get it. He got pulled over for having.
So it says he faces charges after driving booty patrol truck.
What? It's like a truck. I don't get it. I'm gonna say true.
It could mean many things.
I'm gonna say true.
It is true. So here's the story.
You can't make this shit up. That's why
you can't. You can't make this shit up. A Florida driver was taken into custody after deputies found him driving around in a truck labeled Booty Patrol, according to the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office.
What's wrong with that?
Well, here's what's wrong with it. Deputies said they spotted the truck at Mosaic Arena, and the vehicle had red and blue flashing lights attached to the grill turned on. In this picture, it looks like there's a trooper That guy doesn't even look like a Trooper. Steve is on patrol. Looks like he might be on booty patrol. Actually, Trooper Steve here.
A dupa troopa?
Yeah, dupa troopa. Believing the truck was a law enforcement vehicle, the deputies went over to find out what was going on, and it prompted the truck to turn its lights off and speed away.
Wow.
And they said the paint job looked similar to a Customs and Border Patrol vehicle, so that's why they probably chased him and pulled him over. They say they made contact with him, and he believed it was legal to have police lights on his vehicle.
No, yeah, you can't do that.
Dude, I seen a crazy video where this dude was like a bounty hunter or some sort of like private affiliate type, where you could take criminals in, like some type of like marshal or something like that, right? But it wasn't like a police thing. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like.
I can only see a bounty hunter doing something like that.
Yeah. Well, I seen a video where this dude got pulled over by some cops, and he had red and blue lights. They weren't activated or anything. He just had them in his vehicle. Like they're like, "Oh, what do you got the blue and red and blue lights for?" And he's like, "Well, this is my, I do this." And he showed him like a badge and everything. And they're like, "Oh, well, you're not certified to have these." And he's like,
"How does he know?"
Yeah. Right. He's like, "Yes, I am." He's like, "I am certified to have these." He's like, "And I didn't have them." He's like, "I'm only certified to have them on when I'm, pulling somebody over or whatever."
Right. Well, I don't think you can make traffic stops unless it's like somebody.
Well, if it's a wanted criminal.
If it's the person you're going after. But at the same time, if you're a bounty hunter, you wouldn't be pulling somebody over. You would be surprising them with like attack because they're trying to get away.
That's why I don't know if he was like a bounty hunter or what, or if he was some type of like
private something.
Yeah, private. I don't know. Private.
Because PIs can't do that. Private investigators, they're not.
No,
they're not even law at all.
I think he might have even been like some type of federal, like some type of federal shit. I don't know. I couldn't call it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about. I was supposed to go to.
Oh, that was it for Florida news.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. That'll conclude Florida news or bullshit. That was it. That was
all right.
They were every single one of them were
true
actual Florida news.
All
by
right.
the way,
You tried to get me.
I tried to get you on
tried
this
to get
one.
me.
So yeah. Anyways, what I was really getting at, I had already had a trip. It was already booked. Like we were gonna drive there, and like we had an Airbnb booked. It was actually through Verbo, which is like a form of Airbnb. It's like a type of Airbnb type.
Right.
People rent out their shit, whatever. So I got a nice looking Airbnb. Checked it out, whatever. First time I ever did this, by the way. I usually stay at hotels. With I'm a basic guy where I like to stay at hotels with free breakfast, like continental breakfast. You go down, you get some food, you bring it back up to the room. You know what it is, bro. You've done it. My wife wanted to do the Airbnb thing, right? So I was showing my guy. My guy was like, "Oh yeah, ain't you going to New York in December or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. Let me show you the Airbnb I got. It's fucking pretty nice, dude, right?" So I go to show him. Everything looks completely different. Everything it looks terrible. Like,
oh, it was like an updated photo, but it was shittier than what
it was
you've
terrible.
Seen.
Like the photos were horrible. Like everything about it was it didn't look like I wouldn't even let my dog stay there. Like that's how bad it looked.
Yeah. They tried to okie doke you.
They tried to pull me with the okie doke. Like, okay, I'm exaggerating. It
just looked different.
It looked way different than what I. The first picture, everything was modern. Everything looked remodeled, updated.
It was just a totally different house.
I
Or
don't think
was
it was
just
totally
better
different.
pictures?
I think it was better pictures. Like maybe it was the lighting, or it was like the.
So were they lying or were they?
I don't know what it was,
scamming?
but anyways, I called to verify what was going on. I'm like, hey, dude, this don't look right, right? That burp was brought to you by Lakefront Brewery, not a sponsor. When I called the dude, he goes, yeah. He's like, that listing has actually been taken down since then. I'm like, oh, well, that's fucking great, isn't it? So apparently this dude, I'm not the only person that he's done this to.
Wow.
So, yeah. Now I'm $1,400 richer on my credit card bill, I guess. So that's $1,400 less I have to pay on my credit card.
Yeah.
But I'm still pissed because now I can't go to New York, and now I used all my sick time because,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But now we're not going to New York. We're going to have to plan it for next year. We want to go for Christmas, though, because it's just so, like, it's so nostalgic,
Something was preventing you from leaving.
Something was, and I think it was this. Like,
What?
well, I'm not saying this podcast. No,
Oh.
it was it was me. It was me starting this new journey as being a homeowner, or
I thought you were going to say homo. I'm sorry.
Somebody's gonna clip that and make it say that.
Which would be okay if that's what you were going to say.
If you do that, that's
but-
cool. But yeah, so I think it was like whoever's up there controlling the simulation that we live in was telling me that it wasn't time to do this yet because I have a lot of shit on my plate right now. Like, a lot. More than people, realize what's on my plate. I have a lot. So maybe that was just like, hey, dude, got to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Or maybe, something could have happened with your work if you would have just went. Maybe there would have been a conflict there. Maybe something could have happened to you in New York. That'd be crazy. If, you never know, man. You just weren't meant to go.
That's true. And I keep hearing shitty stories about New York, too. One of my guys keeps trying to put shit in my head about, like, oh, all these people are getting robbed on the subways and, shit's just happening all, like, just a lot of crazy shit's happening in New York right now. And the cops really ain't doing shit about it because of the whole situation with they're doing it in Chicago, too. Same shit.
Yeah.
Where they're not prosecuting people, or they're just letting people go, like, for petty crimes, or crimes that they consider petty, I should say. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there.
But I want to say something real quick about while we're on the Uber or the Airbnb topic, because when you were talking about the Airbnb, I was thinking about ways that regular people can have their own business, sort of, whatever, like.
Yeah.
And I think just like Uber and Airbnb and jobs of the like, I think that this, like, idea of being able to be your own boss and sell things and make your own money is probably the biggest like occupational technology like idea in the last 100 years. Like, probably one of the best ideas ever created since I don't even know, since the light bulb or since the transistor, like being able to have a phone and use your own car to make money or use your own crib to make money. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably got to be the best idea, like, for America and human beings, like, since, I don't know, for the last 100 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we've never been in this position where we've are able to make money and be our own bosses so easily. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's the cool thing about about the technology that we have. But on the other hand, the main point that I wanted to get to was that, like I mentioned before, that was my first time experiencing Airbnb. I've never done it before.
yeah.
And now, because of that, and that wasn't even Airbnb, but now because of that, I'll never do it again. Because I had a shitty experience with it, and I never tried it. And it's like, you know what? I'll just go to a fucking hotel. It's
Right.
like it's so much easier. It's always available. I don't have to fucking sit there and,
But
look for.
how many times have you gone to a hotel when it was a shitty hotel room? Like, you're like, what is... They didn't clean the sheets. They didn't vacuum. There's food left in the sink. Like,
Yeah,
how
I
many?
mean-
There's, you know what I mean? How many things?
But that experience
Bugs in
could
the
be
bed,
anywhere,
like-
though. You could have that anywhere
right.
at an Airbnb too,
Right.
Because I've heard that a lot of the Airbnb places you have to clean it yourself, and like people don't even the owners don't even stay there. They just fucking pay the bills. That's it. Like they'll be like, "Oh, you're responsible for cleaning." So if that person don't clean,
Well,
you get the next mess.
I don't think they're all like that.
They're probably not. You're probably right.
I think people that have a lot more money could do that. Like, they don't live there. They can just buy a house and make it an Airbnb. But there are people that actually have their house as an Airbnb. Like, they'll go on
Right.
vacation or something like
Right.
that, and their house would be up for Airbnb just while they're gone or something like that. But I don't know. As far as I knew, once you were done with your visit, the homeowner will come in and clean. That's what I thought.
I'm sure they have like cleaning services that they hire and shit like that. But
Right.
it's-
And if you damage something, or if you're too dirty and you leave stains, then you got to pay for it. It ends up on your bill.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure there's probably I think there was some type of incidental deposit or something that they make you pay, kind of like a security deposit.
Yeah, just like with
I'm pretty
Uber,
sure
if
it's the
you-
same way,
If you
yeah.
throw up in someone's car, you know what I mean? You got to pay for that,
Yeah,
you know? So,
yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, I mean, it ruined my experience.
Oh,
That specific.
you're more guaranteed to get a nice hotel than a nice... I mean,
Exactly.
but
And
who knows the facts on that, the data on that? I mean, who really knows? But,
Right.
You know.
But when I'm looking online and I see the hotel, I know that's pretty much the hotel
Yeah,
I'm going to get.
right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Yep.
Or it's going to look very similar. I remember
Yep.
one time I went to the Dells, and they tried putting me in a different room than the one that was in the picture. And I'm like, no, this is the room that I ordered. And I show them, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's on the other side. And I'm like, okay, well, put me on the other side then. Like, what the fuck? This is the room I ordered. You're going to fucking put me in that goddamn room. And it was only one little specific thing. It was just like a wall
Yeah.
that was there. And, I mean, me and the wife wanted that privacy wall for, you know what for. But
I was like, no, I don't know what you mean.
no, I don't even know what you're talking. Could you elaborate on that, please? But yeah, so it's just little shit, you know. It can fuck up your whole experience, or ruining your lifetime of choices just for one bad experience. And that's what Verbo did for me. So
Yeah.
thank you, Verbo, for doing that, and the people that you let rent houses to other people. So, yep. Back to hotels, Hilton and Wyndham and all those other hotels. Here I come. Best Western, I'm there. You got continental breakfast,
Yep.
I'm there. So
The Radisson.
the Radisson, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. What was another one?
Comfort Inn Suites.
They're okay. There's another one that's pretty
The
good.
Red Roof Inn.
No, it's up there though. It's with the other ones. I'll fuck it. Marriott's pretty good. Marriott's not bad. Yeah. But do you want to go ahead and do a merch break?
Let's go ahead and do it.
Let's do it.
Let's freaking do it, bro.
Cool.
All right.
All right. See you in a bit. You waited too long, but now it's here. The Biased BS PodShow presents our very first t-shirt designs inspired by none other than the show's mascot, Oscar. Order your Jurassic Oscar tee or tank top today in red, black, white, and gray. Also, don't miss out on our original logo t-shirt, also available in a tank top in red, black, white, and gray. This is a limited run, so you're going to want to act now and act fast. Contact us at biasedbs@gmail.com for sizes and prices. That's biasedbs@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and supporting. Now, back to the show. And as soon as he tagged me in, I just, I went right in and I was like, is there a fish fry around the corner or something? Because I know it doesn't smell like that in here.
Hey, we're back. Remember I said...
Okay.
It's time.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the brew review rating.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so again, guys, we got the Lakefront Brewery, our friends over at Lakefront Brewery. Still not a sponsor, but we'll continue to shout these guys out. So we got the new Grist Gosarita margarita-style ale made with water, rice, agave, lime, and orange juice, sea salt, hops, malted millet, and yeast. There is a lot of things in this beer, and...
Hold up.
I'm going to say it's good. The agave, the agave, lime, orange juice, sea salt. This is it's a cocktail. It's a margarita. This is good. It doesn't taste like a beer. It sort of has that carbonation thing that makes it feel like a beer, but it tastes like a wine cooler, like a very carbonated wine cooler. With just a little bit of beer in it. You know what I mean? It's definitely it's definitely margarita style wine cooler forward. But I like it though. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this beer a 8.6.
Damn.
Yeah,
dog.
I could probably drink 6 of these if I was at a party having a good time.
That's a good fucking rating, dude.
Yeah.
8.6, you said?
Yeah. I like this kind of stuff, dude.
Sheesh.
It's got rice in it, dude. Rice, agave.
Dude? What?
Sea salt, hops. I thought it said hope at first, but
hope.
They've added hope. They put hope
in hope in there, dog?
A little sip of hope. A little glass of hope.
Just a little bit of hope.
I don't know what malted millet is, but I don't know. It's good. Like I said, 8.6, man. What do you got?
Well, I agree for the most part with you. I don't taste much beer. It does feel more like a wine cooler based drink, but however, I do like it. It has that, I don't know what it is, but it's got that little sour, flavor to it, and I like it. I like that little subtleness.
I think that's the lime and orange juice. The lime definitely comes through for sure. Yeah,
you can taste the lime. I almost want to say I can almost taste that orange juice that they say is in there.
I was just gonna say that.
So, yeah, I do like it though. However, I like more of a beer flavor to my beer.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But it is good. So I'm going to give it a 7.4.
Okay. That's respectable, especially if you like more of a beer tasting beer, you know what I mean? This is definitely one of them beers that are for people if they don't really like beer. If you have someone that's coming over or a party that don't really care for beer, but you want some beer, this is definitely the one to get. So I would definitely go.
And I'm gonna finish this beer too.
As am I.
Yeah, it's a good one. Not bad. Not bad, Lakefront. Keep them coming. So,
So yeah,
Next segment.
We're gonna hop right into the next segment real quick, and one that we haven't done in a while. One of my personal favorites. Whose tat is that?
Whose tat is that?
Whose tat is that? This is my little jingle for my segment. This segment that's about to happen. Whose tat is that? Bop bop.
Bop, bop, bop. So Drew is gonna show me some pictures here. He has labeled them very strategically in sending them to me. And I'm going to open them, and we're going to see a close-up version of a tattoo of a most likely famous person. And then I'm going to try to guess who it is.
Yep.
So...
Close-up tat. Try to guess.
Here is the first one.
All right. Here we got the first one. Definitely an arm tattoo. So, whose does that belong to?
So I'm not really focusing on the arm as much as I'm focusing on the beard.
Gay.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. Pause. Late pause, by the way. So I feel like I want to say this dude is not Post Malone.
No.
Because we already guessed Post Malone.
Yeah.
But from that corner, and I don't know whose fucking tattoo that is.
Okay.
Is he somebody... I mean, obviously he's somebody famous,
Yeah,
right?
they're all famous. They're all famous people.
All right, is he...
This guy is relatively pretty famous.
Relatively pretty famous, okay. Yeah, dude, shit.
And I'm willing to give you clues on these. Just,
Okay.
I mean, your one and only clue.
Okay.
This guy... avenged the comic book world.
Avenged the comic book world. So he's a Marvel character?
Yes.
Robert Downey Jr., final answer.
Sorry, that was wrong.
All right.
Not Robert Downey Jr. But
All right.
if we go up to the close-up image here, this guy is definitely one of the best Avengers.
Oh, look at that.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, so don't know what the tattoo means. I wish I could tell you, but I don't. Looks like some sort of like
Looks like
Norse god Thor type of tattoo.
It looks like a something that you need to like decode or something like a. It's like a fucking like a treasure map built into his fucking. All right.
We're gonna pull up this next one here. All right, there we go.
Okay.
This guy did not avenge the comic book world, but
I think I already know who this dude is.
okay, go ahead.
This dude was Aquaman.
Yes.
Jason Momoa.
Yes.
That was
Got
an
it.
easy one.
I know.
I
it
can
was,
tell because of the
but-
man bun.
Yeah. Okay.
When I first pulled the picture up, though, I almost thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
Because
well,
I didn't
that's
see
why-
the beard. But when I pulled the picture up, you could see the beard in a little corner there. So
Okay. All right.
so
Yep.
yeah.
Let's go to the zoomed out. Oh, you didn't go to the. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, so here's that's what he looks like with But yeah, that was an easy one. I could definitely
Okay.
that
All
was
right.
easy. All right. So here is
Tattoo number 3.
Number 3.
Zoomed in real quick. All right. Whose tattoo is that?
It's a dude.
Definitely a dude.
A lot of dudes.
What makes you say it's a dude?
Well, the arm hair kind of gives it away. I know chicks have arm hair too.
Yeah, dude, don't be like that, bro.
But
Women are allowed to have arm hair, bro.
They are. You're right.
This is 2024.
Hey, they're allowed to have any kind of hair they want. Just, personal preferences.
It just has to match the drapes.
Right. Carpets match the drapes. Let's see.
Let me know if you want a clue.
Give me a clue.
Okay. This guy is, I don't know if this is a good clue, but I can't really think of much else. This guy is the best at what he does in his field. He's the greatest to do what he does.
Wow, that's such a vague fucking...
No, it's not, dude. I mean, how many people are the... If you think of everything in the world, topics, he's the greatest at what he does.
Gordon Ramsay, greatest chef probably at what he does. Well, I don't know. I don't know that.
Right.
Okay. That's good. Huh.
Let me think. If I can think of another clue real quick, Oh, this guy is from the Midwest.
From the Midwest. Well, still not a good clue.
And that kind of narrows it down. I mean, who are the greatest at what they... Who's one of the greatest people at what they do and is from the Midwest? I mean, that should...
Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah, damn it. But he's not black. How could that be Michael Jordan?
Well, you said who is another person that's, and I said it, so...
Michael Jackson.
I don't see color here, dude. I don't see color. I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. He almost looks like Adam Levine, but he's not fucking great at anything except for kind of making alright music. If you're the greatest at kind of making alright music, then that's that's Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just throw something out there. Fuck. I don't know, dude. Who is it? Tell me who it is.
This tattoo belongs to...
Is it the third one?
Eminem.
Fucking Are you serious,
Eminem.
dude? I never knew that was... That was good. I never knew that was his shit up close like that, though. I wouldn't have guessed that. That's definitely an old picture.
Yeah.
Like way old.
But
because I'm pretty sure that shit's covered up by now. He's got sleeves, bro.
He still has... I don't know.
Look, I guarantee you, we're going to put up a picture of him now, like what he looks like right now, and we're going to see the differences between the two because, yeah.
It's okay.
That was good, though. That was a good one. I like
right.
that one. All
right. Tattoo number 4.
All right. Here we go.
You are 2 for 3.
Dude, that is, I know that's someone. Is that someone from Jackass?
No.
Okay. Huh. Shit. That's a cool fucking tattoo, but I just don't know who has that. Is that,
The reason why this tattoo probably isn't too common is because you don't rarely ever see this guy's back. I mean, you would never see it. Like, he doesn't... So,
right.
It's only been a few times I think he's probably ever shown it like that. But the clue, if you need one...
I do.
This guy is from the same universe that the other tattoo Aquaman had. He's from the same universe as the Aquaman.
Okay, I think I know who this is then. Did this guy, if I ask you a question, are you going to tell me the answer? Did this guy play the Joker at one point?
No.
No. Okay, then I guessed the wrong person. I was thinking of the wrong person. Who the fuck is built like that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Dad bod, back, having ass.
Dad bod, back body, bacon greasy back. Oh, shit, man. Who is that, dude? It's not Christian Bale. Same universe as Aquaman, as DC. It's not the dude that played
I think
Shazam. I'm thinking too hard about it. I don't know. You know who my first guess was? Was the fucking the dude from Blink 182.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Travis Pastrana or whatever. Not Travis Pastrana. What
Travis
the fuck?
Pastrami.
Yeah, I don't know. I give up. Who is it?
Back belongs to this big body back belongs
Big
to
fat
Ben
back
Affleck.
Ben Affleck, dude. Really? Dude's got that big gay ass drink.
I thought you said it looked cool. You said, dude, that's good. Now it's gay.
It's only gay
Big
because he's
dumb
got
tat-
it. That big gay ass fucking dragon dog.
It's a phoenix, I think, but still, I mean, yeah, I don't know why you would get that. I mean,
Yeah. Whatever.
I mean, it's cool tattoo, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't fit on his back, right?
J-Lo, what was the reason why you divorced Ben? Oh, because he's got that big ass gay dragon on his...
I've actually seen something where she said that she didn't like the tattoo either.
Yeah, well, there it is. Did you know that they had?
But you know what, dude? He's banging J-Lo. I mean, can we really hate on him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you really can't. Did you know?
He's a legend. He's a legend.
He is a legend. Did you know that there was a clause in their what's it called?
Santa Claus?
Yeah, the Santa Claus that was in their prenuptial agreements where he had to have sex with her 3 times a week on a minimum.
How
And I think she made that clause, by the way.
How long did it take him for? How long do you think it took him to agree to that?
I mean, I don't know, because here's the thing. He was already married to her at some point before this. And how many other guys were married to J-Lo before that? So he was probably like, I don't know. Do you think he was just like, I mean, I would right away. Like, yeah, okay.
That kind of makes it not fun and not exciting. Like,
right.
Knowing that you have to do this.
Right.
You said 3 times a week?
3 times a week, yeah. So, I mean, less than 50% of the week, but...
Don't get me wrong. I mean,
days-wise.
I wouldn't disagree to the clause, but...
Well, no. I mean, who doesn't want... I mean, if it was up to me, I'd be like 7 times a week.
But what if that week you guys are just fighting and you're just pissed off at each other?
Or what if out of those 3 times, all those 3 times were in one day? He'd be like, you know what, let's just get it in real quick. Like, what is considered a time?
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
What is the most times you ever did it in a day?
3, for sure. Maybe 4.
That was kind of my answer too. I think
maybe 4, maybe like 3.5.
Let me try to think. 3 for sure.
I mean, but who? I don't know if like, because I could say 2, and it very well could have been 1 for the recipient, right? You know what I mean?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
just saying. Like,
I don't think
we're not counting climaxes here.
Yeah,
we're just counting.
I don't think women
sessions.
I don't think women will decide on if it's a sexual encounter based on if they had an orgasm or not. If that was the case, there'd be a lot of women not really having sex out here.
Well, there'd be a lot of women claiming they don't have as many bodies as they do, which they already do.
Right.
By the way.
Yeah. The ones that are in the 50s, 100s would be like, really, really two.
Right.
Two. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as you put the P in the V.
Yeah. Good old
or the
P's and V's.
Or the D and the M.
Or the D's and A's.
Or
Good
the D's
old
and A's.
D's and
P's and
A's.
As long as something goes in a hole, I would even consider that putting your finger.
I don't know. I feel like there needs to be...
No. I'm saying putting your finger in a girl's ear.
No.
No, because it's not wet. Okay, putting your
wet,
finger.
really?
Yeah, if you get your finger wet and put it in her ear, it can be considered sexual. A sexual encounter.
It could be considered sexual, but not intercourse.
Why not?
Because it's not intercourse.
It's intercoursing with her ear.
I feel like you're reaching too much.
We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, we'll get back. We'll come back to that.
We'll have our officials, our research team.
Yeah, we'll have our senior...
We'll send this question over to the R&D department.
We'll have our senior HR specialist take a look at this.
Human resources.
So...
Talk about not really resourceful humans over in the human resource department.
HR has been way too PC lately, and I feel like there's way too many acronyms going on. Okay, that joke didn't hit. So let's move on to the videos. All right. I got a couple videos that I wanted to play here. So we're gonna go.
I like videos. I like videos. This is the world of the video.
Shit, I think I need to... Oh, fuck. So.
This is the time of the video. We live in the world of video.
All right. So, there's this... this isn't the one, but the video that I'm about to play, there's a guy in Russian. I believe it's Russian. He's going to ask his grandson a couple things, and I'm going to read it to you for the people that are just listening. He says, how do you say I love you in English?
Bitch, suck my dick.
So that was just a nice quick one.
Wait, what did he say?
He
said...
Watch. Hold on.
Bitch, suck my dick.
I mean, that's one way to say it.
That's one way to say it. I love you in English. It's definitely... Guy's a legend. All right.
Sir,
Talk about
do you
legends.
have a dream?
Yeah. Two midgets. One stands on the other one's shoulder so one can kiss me while the other one sucks my
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good luck.
What?
He's like, what's your dream? That guy knows what he wants.
He asked him that while he was taking a...
While he was taking that was my first like question.
And
about
he
the
almost
video.
turned completely... I thought he was standing the other way.
Yeah, like
Was he facing him with his wiener on or what?
I don't know,
He
dude.
turned completely around.
He turned
with his
completely
wiener.
around and knew exactly. That was pretty nuts.
That was all nuts.
That was all nuts. All right. What?
That was all butts. It was all butts.
All nuts and butts. All right.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here's the last one, I believe. This is the last one, I think. No, I might have a couple more. Hold on. All right.
Hey man, I got a gift for you. You get to say the N-word 3 times this year.
Say the N-word 3 times this year. He gave him a card.
What's up? Yeah. What is this good for? You can say the N-word. Oh, that's the clearance card. Yeah. Hey man, I got a gift
Dude blew it real quick, bro. He blew his N-word. Dude, I've been given the N-word pass. I've never used it, by the way. Just so you know.
What?
I've been given the N-word pass. But that guy just... Wow, man. If I was given one for 3
talking about,
times...
like, musically? Or no, you talking about musically?
No, this gentleman came up to him and was like, here's a card. This is a certificate. You can say the N-word 3 times this year.
Yeah. I'm saying for you, who gave you the N? I'm saying, well, I'm sorry, what was the... was it musically that you... Like,
no, not musically. I definitely wouldn't do it musically. It was just like, just kind of some guys just hanging out and was like, hey, man, if you ever want to say it, you could say it.
wow.
I was like, hey, I appreciate that. But
my
nephew told me I could say it.
One of the chosen few.
I mean...
One word to rule them all.
It's one of those things where, I
don't want to get too far up.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far into it, but it's just kind of.
I just don't like the notion of somebody being able to say words that other people can't say, especially in America. Like words. I mean, if you just look at the basic thing of it, word.
It's just a word.
You can't say this word, but we can say this word. Or you can say that word and they can't say that. Like it's almost very
you want
to communism. Commie of it. Like, you know what I mean?
You want to know what else is a crazy concept? Is that white people invented the word.
I'm not even talking about
that
word.
I know.
I'm just talking about words.
I know, but back on that word, though. I'm just saying white people invented that word.
You see, I'm trying to steer you away from that, from you
Hold
saying...
on. No, because we're not done. I have a video to show you about this specific topic.
Okay.
So here we go.
Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, my niggas? Today...
Real quick. You can... but you shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? You can, but you shouldn't. Feel me?
Hey, what's up, my niggas? Today,
Just like Donald Glover.
Dude, he looks like this. He does kind of look like Donald Glover, though. He looks like a young Donald Glover. He kind of looks like this dude I know who is almost the exact same, like has the exact same...
I think we've all met a dude like that.
Oh, yeah,
like,
definitely.
We've all met a dude that looked like he shouldn't be saying or acting a certain way.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, for sure. But that wasn't even the video that I wanted to show you, I don't think.
Okay. All right.
That one just came out of left field. Well, this is actually in the same realm of videos. This is... I'll just play it for you. Here we go.
Okay.
How'd your weekend go?
Why'd you say it like that, bro?
How'd your weekend go?
I only asked how your weekend went.
That's not what I heard.
Why, what did you hear?
So,
So what do black people do at the weekend? See that new farmer's market up the street there?
I
It's
did.
got loads of produce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean, bro? Why'd you say it like that?
I mean, I just said it's a brand new place. It's just open. It's got loads of produce.
That's not what I heard.
What the hell did you hear? See that new farmer's market up the street there? Copious amounts of watermelon.
What?
Watermelon everywhere. How'd your weekend go?
I mean, that's probably...
Like, do you think... Because, okay, I've heard that black people don't like it when white people say brother. Like, what's up, brother? They call it diet N-word. Does that make sense?
Wow.
Does that make sense or no? I mean, it kind of makes sense. A little bit?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Just saying. I've heard that before.
So that's almost like leaning even further to trying to take the word brother.
It's reaching. It's definitely reaching.
First of all, that is a sacred term. Brother is a sacred term.
Well, I'm not saying brother.
I know.
I'm saying
I know.
brother.
I know.
With the A.
I know.
Not the hard R.
I know. But What if that's just how someone speaks slang?
That's
like,
true, yeah.
That's my brother, dog. That's my brother.
That's my brother, man.
That's my brother,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
You mess with my brother, dog. You know what I mean? Like, what if?
Yeah, no, I
like
get
that's
it.
like
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
if I said that, like no, man. That's a sacred word, man. If someone calls you their brother, like that's a sacred term.
Yeah.
You can't tell people how to say that, when to say that, when to use it, so, or how to use it.
Right.
So, with that being said,
Yeah, that's...
must I remind you, this is the place where your opinions don't matter. Sort of
damn
like
right.
that word you're saying we can't say.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, those are good videos though. I liked them.
Cool, man. Hell yeah.
Got something out of it. They're funny though. They're funny.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I think that will go ahead and do it. Yeah, that'll do it, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, everybody, for following us on Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, X. If you haven't followed us on any of those social media platforms, please do so now. Right now. Make sure you're liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing in that bottom right corner. And what do you got for them?
And also, right now, make sure you guys go to Facebook, check out that merch that BiasedBS has. Message us at BiasedBS@gmail.com. Let us know what shirt you want, what size, and we'll do our best to get it to you as quickly as possible. At BiasedBS@gmail.com. Hit us up.
Hell yeah. Also, too, guys, something very important. Make sure you guys check out the toy drive sponsored by Drop the Needle DJs. They are doing a toy drive on the 21st of December this month, and it is for it's sponsored by Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's for the local children who are not as fortunate as other children, donating new unwrapped toys. There's all the information's right up there on the screen for you. The address, 8812 West Greenfield Avenue in West Dallas, Wisconsin, at Oddies. That's from 1 to 5. Again, all the information's up there. Make sure you guys support that. Great cause. Thank you. And remember, guys, this is where your opinion doesn't matter. Kind of like the N-word for white people. All right. Take care.
Peace.